Hey guys, we're just exploring everything. Oh, let me shut the radio off. Hey guys, we're just exploring around Lake of Dreams Campground. We're looking at the windmills. We're gonna go over to Freeland, get some breakfast. I got some other stuff to do, and we have a meeting with the campground owner here shortly. Talk about M22. So this video is going to be kind of a two-parter, or well, no, not technically two-parter. I guess you wouldn't say that. This is going to cover. It's going to be an update for M22, and it's also going to be an update for where are we staying. We've had some changes here, so stay tuned. Well, it has been over 3 weeks since M21, and other than the leaves changing, not much else has changed. Pretty empty. Today's the last day. Today's the last day that the campground's open. So we're going to winterize the trailer and go for a walk, play at the playground a little bit, and then head home. Our trip to Frankenmuth for next month, we've canceled it, obviously, because the excursion's gone. So we're not going to be able to tow anytime soon. So, well, that's one of the other reasons that we got a seasonal. And the vehicle that we ended up picking up definitely won't be towing anything. We have a few trips. Sorry about that. We put the security cameras on the RV, so every time I move, it's reporting that there's movement. Let me get out of the way of it. We still have a lot of trips and a lot of different things going on. And like I said, we're looking at a couple Class C's. Last night we were looking at a few online that kind of fit our needs for weekend getaways from when we're not up here. But I have a feeling that next year, for 2022, we'll probably be spending a lot of our time up here and just exploring areas that we haven't been to in this part of Michigan. I'm going to pan over and you can start seeing some of the colors. It is really windy. We get some really big gusts here every so often, so I don't know if I'm going to get the drone out today. I'm getting some decent reds and greens, and everyone at the dump station for the last day of the camping season. So we were at the pavilion. We already have this reserved for M22. So it should definitely give us a lot of space and room to play out here, and then of course we would have all the space out here, and there's parking for everyone, and then of course site 77 is right across there, and then from there all the way down, let me get past the picnic table, down to about where that truck, it almost looks like a landscape trailer. Those are all our sites. And then all the sites after, on the other side here, down to about the same. Oh, you okay? That was a good wipeout. And then if needed, we have all the sites that we had from last year. So when talking with Bob yesterday, he said too that if this wouldn't work, we can go over and use, there's all the picnic tables and all the stuff over there by the lake, and we could do the DJ show there, but I don't know how that would totally work. So we have a whole year to plan. As of right now, the pavilion's our best bet because it keeps it kind of close. And Bob still says that they're willing to do a pig roast. So we'll be in communication with him throughout the winter. I think it's going to be great. I think we're going to have a good time. There's definitely, it seems like a lot more people interested, which is great. That's what's keeping the campground happy as well. And yeah, so we'll start working more on actual activities, I'd say January, February-ish. We are going to set up a deadline for making reservations. That way we kind of have a decent head count ahead of time. That doesn't mean that you have to make the reservation by then, but it's just strongly it's just strongly suggested that you make the reservations around that time. The sites are going to fill up fairly fast. I know we'd still have an additional 20 odd sites, if not more, elsewhere. And Bob also suggested, and this will definitely work, if we have some van lifes, if they don't mind sharing, you know, we can put two vans or two vans in a tent, or a van and a tent on a site. That's fine with them. So keep that in mind. If you're in a van life and you know, you're in a van and you have a best buddy in a van, you guys want to be on the same site, you know, split it 50-50, and hey, you're here for, you know, for the weekend. It'd be like $33. So think of it that way. We'll be working on a refund policy for the out-of-staters and the people over in Canada. I'm pretty sure it's going to be kind of the same setup as it was last year, but I don't want to post anything until I get the okay from the campground. As soon as I do, I'll post it up on the Facebook page. For you folks that don't have Facebook, it will be on the regular website, and I also will do a video update. Like I said, I won't do a video update every week, and probably not every month. I'm just going to do it as you know, the plans start coming into play. So Sonia, there's 3 different electrical outlets here, but it looks like a lot of people use this for serving food.
Yeah.
So either we can. Oh, Piper's putting her 2 cents worth in. We can either set you up here, or if we can run extensions, I thought like right here where this opening is, we can either move the tarp totally or remove it or whatever, and then you would be facing towards us inside here, and then, you know, people could sit, there'll be a little bit of room for whatever, and then we'll go and we'll put some out here outside of the pavilion. We can do cornhole and all that, and I'm going to see about if we can use, I have a big portable fire pit, and we can set that up. If not, and things don't work out this way here, Bob suggested setting up over by the lake, and he can set up a big fire, like a community fire, and everyone can kind of be over there. Let me spin this around because no one wants to see my ugly mug. So it's kind of hard to see, but where that red pickup truck is, if you come towards us, there is a big ring where at one time probably was a fire pit. So I don't know. So we're going to work on that, but I just kind of wanted to show you the options. That way you can prepare yourself and you can kind of tell us how you're wanting to do it, so we can set up the rest of the stuff around your DJ equipment. All right, well, it's enough about M22. Let's go over to the playground.